I'm a big believer that until you get to the point where you have $5 to $10 million to invest, you should not buy any individual stocks, but rather should be buying mutual funds instead. And there's a number of reasons for this. The first is professional management. With a mutual fund, you have a person who every day, while you're at work, while you're playing golf, while you're doing whatever it is you do, they are making the day-to-day buy, sell, and hold decisions. And these fund managers, these professional managers, have the training to be able to do that. They have the time, because that's what they do all day long. And they have the staff, the research staff, analysts, etc., to be able to make those decisions in a way that most individuals are not. And here's the thing. Even if you say, well, Adam, I can go out, I can do research. I'm a smart person. I can do research on stocks. I read things. I watch things on television. I look at the internet. I can do the stock research. The thing that I want you to remember is that when you buy a stock, you're buying it from another investor who wants to sell it. When you sell a stock, you are selling it to another investor who wants to buy it. Well, when you get into the individual stock game, let's think about who's on the other side of the transaction when you go to buy or sell something. If it's these professionals, you have just stepped into the arena with people who are professionals. And just like I might be able to go and get in a batting cage and take some swings at a 50, 60 mile an hour pitch, you start throwing 90, 100 miles an hour at me, I'm not going to have much of a chance, let alone if you took me to a major league ballpark and put me in with a major league pitcher. I'm not going to be able to hit them at all. Well, that's sort of the same thing here, is that when you buy individual stocks, you're playing in a playground with the people that are in a much better position to know what's going on. The second reason is diversification. With mutual funds, if I tell you, even if you have $10,000, if I tell you I think you should have 10% of your portfolio in some asset class, you can go out and buy $1,000 worth of that mutual fund. If you were going to try and do that same thing with individual stocks, you would not. You may be able to buy a few shares of one stock, but it's not going to be representative of the asset class as a whole. Now, I'll tell you, buying and selling stocks is a lot of fun. There's a very high entertainment value. My mutual funds never split 2 for 1. They never have a blowout quarter. They never get acquired by other companies, or if they do, it's at net asset value. It's not a fantastic transaction. I get it. Mutual funds are boring, but if what you're after is not entertainment, but rather the serious growth of the money that has to be there for your retirement, that has to be there for your child's education, I'm telling you, for most individuals, mutual funds are the way to go.